Warning, the video you're about to see is solely for educational purposes. It does not in any way make the idea of bringing a gun to school any more acceptable. Please take the following events seriously. It is not a joke. Viewer discretion is advised.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in rivers, and the tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace.
By the time you read this, I hope to be dead. You can't undo something that has happened. You can't take back a word that's already been said out loud. You'll think about me and wish you had been able to talk me out of this. You'll try to figure out what would have been one right word to say, to do. I guess I should tell you, don't blame yourself, this isn't your fault. But that would be a lie. We both know that I didn't get here by myself. You'll cry at my funeral. You'll say it didn't have to be this way. You will act like everyone expects you to, but will you miss me? More importantly, will I miss you? Does either of us really want to hear the answer to that question? Whether or not you believe in fate comes down to one thing: who you blame when something goes wrong. Do you think it's your fault? That if you tried better or worked harder it wouldn't have happened? Or do you just chalk it up to circumstance? I know people will hear about people who died and say it was God's will. I know people who will say it was bad luck. And then there's my personal favorite: they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But then again, you could say the same thing about me, couldn't you?
To let it go, but if you never try, you'll never know just what you were.
Peter! I'm Jordan McAfee. I'm a lawyer. I've been retained by your parents. Have a seat. Or don't. You'll be arraigned tomorrow. You aren't going to get bail. But we'll have a chance to go over your charges in the morning, and then you'll go into court. But from here on out, you won't be alone. You have me. Do you have any questions? Okay. See you tomorrow.
How many did I get?
I'll see you tomorrow.
I remember the first time I held a gun. It was when I was 7 and I was with Josie.
It's heavy.
Here, like this.
Oh my god!
Where did you get that?
Peter had a key.
A key? A key to what?
It's safe. You must have seen Lewis take it out before he went hunting, but he always takes out the bullets. Where? Or should I just ask Peter? What made you do this?
She just wanted to see it. She asked.
No, I didn't. Now he's blaming Josie.
Or maybe your daughter's lying.
The night that Joey died, I realized I'd never be second to him again. At first I thought that was a good thing, but now I'm not so sure. Sorry I was late.
Hey, it's okay. I'm fine.
It's Joey. He's dead.
Why did you do it?
They started it. You don't know what it's like coming to school every day, knowing they hate you, and knowing there's nothing you can do about it.
So, can I ask you a few questions about what happened in the locker room a couple days ago?
Yeah.
Why was your boyfriend Matt shot twice?
I don't remember. I don't even remember him being shot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the last thing I remember is Peter walking in.
Do you know Peter?
I've never talked to him, but I knew of him.
Okay.
The first time it happened, I didn't remember, but once I did, I knew I had to lie for myself and for Peter.
Get down. Just, if anything happens, I've always loved you.
Let me finish this.
Josie, shoot him! Are you stupid? Shoot him!
Don't talk to her like that.
You think she's gonna save you? Shoot him.
Oh my god! Help!
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
Lights will guide you home and ignite.
I thought you told them.
I did. Hello? Wait, stop. Remember I'm missing an action for today?
It's almost time.
For God's sake, Patrick, I'm pregnant, not terminal. It looks so different.
I know.
Do you think it's a good thing?
I think it's a necessary thing.
In 19 minutes, you can mow the front lawn, color your hair, watch a third of a hockey game. In 19 minutes, you can bake scones or get a tooth filled by a dentist. You can fold laundry for a family of 5. 19 minutes is how long it took the Tennessee Titans to sell out of tickets to the playoffs. It's the length of a sitcom, minus the commercials. It's the driving distance from the Vermont border to the town of Sterling, New Hampshire. In 19 minutes, you can order a pizza and get it delivered. You can read a story to a child or have your oil changed. You can walk a mile. You can sew a hem. In 19 minutes, you can stop the world, or you can just jump off it. In 19 minutes, you can get revenge.
Okay, so Melissa, what would you say that was the most interesting part of Jodi Picoult's novel, 19 Minutes?
I think the most interesting part was how she did flashbacks all the time and that she told the story from the past and the present at the same time. It really gave it more of an interesting twist to the book, and it kind of revealed more and more things as the book went on.
Hey Emma, why do you think she chose to write this novel? Do you think it was like an event in her life, or do you think she kind of just based it off of the story she heard?
I think she chose to write it based off of a story she heard, plus probably based off of real life because there's been a lot of school shootings and things like that. So.
Would you guys read another novel of hers based on this book?
Maybe. It was interesting, but I'm not a big reader, so.
What about you, Emma?
I don't know. I mean, I probably would because it was really interesting. So.
Did the way she wrote the book make it easier or harder to read? Meaning like the flashbacks and the background information kind of going back and forth?
Definitely harder.
Yeah.
Definitely harder.
It was a little hard to follow, but I thought it made it a lot more interesting and more like wanting to keep reading.
Yeah, definitely. Did her style of writing or flow of the book give the story more of an impact on you guys?
I think that the way that she did the flashbacks and stuff, it showed a lot how your childhood affects you in the future. But the way that she styled the book made it more evident.
Awesome.
Yeah. I agree with Melissa.
All right. So this novel was written by Jodi Picoult. It's called 19 Minutes, and she has written like 17 novels, and most of them are New York Times bestsellers, like My Sister's Keeper and Chained to the Heart. And so she lives in New Hampshire with her husband, and she has 3 kids. And this is probably one of her favorite books to write because it says it's the most riveting book she's written. And also she comes up and she says, there's a next book called House Rules. So we should be looking out for that one.